Welcome to your October 2020 Divine Session with me, Empress Lazuli. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And also, feel free to leave a comment for me. I would love to interact more with the empire, with the community. Go ahead and share the videos and the channel with any friends or family that you feel would be interested. I really want us to grow as a collective. And if I can inspire and motivate and change anyone's life in a positive way this October 2020, then please don't stand in the way of that. So send the video to anyone you think that it would help. Definitely send them their specific sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, or just suggest for them to come to the channel and watch all three for themselves. And if you would like to book a personal divine session with me, all of that information I'll put in the description below after the live is finished, okay? So Taurus, this is Libra season, all right? We're going to get right into your energy, starting with the theme of the month, okay? So you have Temperance here. You're definitely expanding your horizons. You're definitely moving forward and having more patience with yourself as you expand here with this Temperance card, okay? So this theme is reminding me of the Libra energy that we all cannot help but feel right now, of having to look at all of our options and weigh everything out, but doing it in a tempered way, doing it in a way where you're not allowing your stubbornness to get in the way, looking at things for the way that they are, for how you want to expand for yourself here, having a really fair look at how you want to expand versus staying in your old ways of maybe being a bit too stubborn to see things from a different perspective here. All right, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I definitely feel like in the past you may have been a bit more impatient with yourself when it came to growing. You may be so quick to kind of just give up on things, or stop focusing on certain things, or take your attention away, or as I said before, be stubborn when it comes to situations that you may not get your way, or things may not be going your way. You're ready to just withdraw your energy, okay? But I definitely see moving into this month that you're willing to, Six of Swords, okay? You're balancing your mindset. You're looking at things in a more balanced way. You're willing to shift your mindset for the sake of this Libra season again, and balancing those scales, okay? Getting your mind right, looking at things from a different perspective instead of always looking at them from a one-sided view, because I feel like you're seeing that you looking at things only one way, Taurus, kind of keeps you from being able to move in a direction that may be best suited for you, especially at this time right now, okay? So we have the obstacle as the Queen of Cups. So perhaps in the past, there may have been some kind of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but some type of Queen of Cups that you may have been involved with in the past that could have kept you from being they could have kept you in that stubborn energy, okay? You just need to be more nurturing and loving and open to yourself at this time, okay? Be open to nurturing and loving yourself, showing yourself more kindness and more compassion, okay? That's the obstacle. I feel like don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on other people at this time. Be more gentle and nurturing. Tap into that divine feminine aspect of yourself. You could be very rough. You could be used to just, staying in your ways, as I said before, being kind of stubborn towards only looking at things from one way, all right? But with this Queen of Cups, it's taking a look at your emotions. Where has being stubborn really gotten me? Where has me acting this way all the way up until this point in this season in October, where has that gotten me? Where am I now? If I want to ever shift the energy and grow and learn from my experiences and what I've been through, I have to be willing to see things from a different perspective. and not hold on to things just because they're comfortable. Okay, just because something tastes good or it smells good or it looks good doesn't mean that it's actually good. Okay, so I feel like that's you coming to terms with that, fact that just because you know, have stayed in your comfort zone for so long and only acted on things that you wanted to do doesn't mean that that was always the right answer. Okay, and that could have been the case in terms of a loving situation for you, even right now. Okay, you being stubborn and staying in your own energy and holding on to how you really feel and holding on to this comfortable position that you've managed to stay in, okay, is not serving you. So now you need to be more kind and compassionate and more mature about how you really feel. More honest with how you really feel on the inside. You saw all these cards that flipped out when I said this? Yep. Okay? Because you not releasing that energy, you staying pent up and staying like in this ball of, oh, I'm comfortable. I don't want to share my feelings. I don't want to share how I really feel inside. I don't want to share my emotions and tell this person how I really feel. Yeah, you feel like it's the justice that you may want, but it's really not, because look at this Nine of Swords. If you really think about it, Taurus, are you really happy with holding all of this information and all of these thoughts to yourself? Does that really make you happy? Or would you rather take action with this King of Wands for the sake of your long-term happiness and communicate? Okay, and take action on what you need to do and what you need to say, perhaps at this time. Okay, because with the Seven of Wands, all right, the balance is had when you begin to make a change in your mind. The balance is had when you put the work that's necessary into actually doing the work to change your mind. And a lot of you may need to incorporate more meditation at this time. Clarify Seven of Swords. A lot of you may need to incorporate a bit more meditation at this time to get your mind right, to feel, to decide how you really feel and how you need to communicate that clearly to whoever needs to hear that at this time. Okay? Yep. Because it's about time. Okay? With this Ten of Swords. It's about time that you release this. It's about time that you release this with the Ten of Swords and move forward confidently. Be more confident. Have more courage in your ability to open up in how you really feel. And don't be stuck in your comfort zone. Believe that moving forward, by you taking action and speaking up for yourself and letting people know, or letting this water sign, this Queen of Cups, know how you really feel, know that that's what's going to allow you to move forward in a bold, courageous, confident way. It's going to allow you to learn something that you never learned about yourself. It's going to allow you to see a part of this person's energy that you may not have been able to experience because you were holding back from them as well. And if I said with Libra season, it's about the balance that you can create. Okay? This could be a fire sign that you need to communicate this to. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sag here. That you need to communicate your feelings to. It doesn't have to be. I'm just going with the energies here. All right? So we have the Six of Cups for the advice. Be more kind and compassionate to other people. Okay? Share your feelings. Okay? When you were a child with the Six of Cups, when you were younger, you may have developed this type of attitude of not really sharing or being forthcoming with your emotions. Okay? Yep. With this Three of Pentacles. Okay? You may have had, this represents like a parent or something that was like, no, do it this way. No, do it that way. Anytime you tried to express yourself as a child, you were reprimanded, or there was someone always standing over your shoulder to tell you, no, do it like this. No, do it like that. Okay? Yep. And so with this Nine of Wands, you built up this wall around you and said, okay, I can't do it like this. I can't do it like that. I can't express my emotions like this or that or that or that. I'm just gonna keep my emotions to myself. I'm just gonna keep myself contained in this bubble and create a comfort zone out of it. And you've worked very hard to contain your emotions based on what you went through as a child. But with this Knight of Cups, it's time to open up, baby. It's time to open up, boo. It's time to share your emotions, beloved. It's time to be more open to how you really feel and express that and make movement and take action and moving forward into for the sake of a new adventure with your emotions. Aren't you sick of always feeling the same type of way? Always handling your emotions the same way, and it always ends the same way, and you always do the same thing, and you always hold on to how you really feel and never tell no one how you really feel, and then they never know how you really feel, and then shit ends. Yeah, okay, move towards being more vocal. Be like, these are two knights here. Okay, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. You need to make movement when it comes to how you express your emotions. Be patient with yourself, of course, but reveal more of how you're really feeling. Take it one step at a time, but work on opening up. And with this Knight of Swords, be like, tell people how you really feel. Don't be afraid to tell people how you really feel. Okay? Tell them, oh, the reason why it's taking me so long to open up is because, I was suppressed when I was younger, or when I was a child, I didn't really feel like I could share my emotions. My dad told me emotions were for wussies. My mom told me that no, people can't know how I'm really feeling. I have to lie about my emotions to make sure it thinks like it's all good. I have to put a mask over my emotions so that I can keep going and make it through life. So that I have to be hard because it's a hard world. Whatever you were told and whatever was ingrained in you as a child has stuck with you for this long. And so now that you're getting to this point where you're opening up, be open about that as well. That's what's going to set you free right now, Taurus. That's what's going to allow you to have this sense of freedom and being more kind and compassionate with not only yourself, but with other people, okay? And this Libra energy is here for you in the partnerships that you can develop, because you're walking away from these past ways of handling your emotions that no longer serve you, Taurus. Be open and honest about how you're really feeling, okay? And defend yourself. Defend your emotions. I did feel like this. I did not want to open up to you in the past because this is how you will make me feel. Yes, I did withhold my emotions in this instance or in this situation because I didn't feel I could be open with you, because you made me feel like I couldn't tell you how I really felt because you weren't there for me in the way that I wanted you. Be honest about why you held your feelings back with these people that you're having these conversations with, that you're being more kind and compassionate toward and sharing your emotions with. Talk to yourself in the mirror, okay? Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, this is why, ask yourself, why don't I want to open up about certain things? Why am I like this? And then talk to yourself. Give yourself a pep talk, okay? For the Oracle card, we have the Rising Sun here, all right? And this says, the Divine Solar Child Reborn, okay? I'm going to read this card for us. The Rising Sun, where is it? Why can I not find this card? Rising Sun, oh, it's just Rising Sun. Okay, there we go. There we go. Says, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness, persistence. Even when you felt like giving up, you chose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine and continue with the path. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. Even when you felt like giving up, you chose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine, and continue with the path, right? A dark phase and struggle is over, Taurus. You don't have to hold all of your feelings in anymore. That is over. You're moving forward into a time where you're being more open and kind and compassionate towards yourself and the relationships that you're in that stir up emotion in you. Instead of hoarding them, you're sharing, right? Be open about why you've held on. Be open about your childhood and what you've been through in the past when it came to your emotions and love, and talk about it. That's what's going to help you to move forward and shine with this rising sun. That's what's going to allow this dark phase to really fade into the past in this new cycle that's upon you here, where you're supposed to shine, okay? And be reborn, beloved. Allow it to be your time and step fully into it by balancing the scales. You've been in the dark for a long time with your emotions. Now it's time to let your emotions out. Now it's time to allow those partnerships to really give back to you through you giving to yourself. That's where the true balance is had here. So get the ball rolling on that this Libra season. It's really going to help you. This energy of Libra at this time for October 2020 is really going to help you to get the ball rolling with that. And Taurus, I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful month of October. Don't forget to book your personal divine session below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and also watch your rising and your moon sign if this is your sun sign. All right, have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.